to the podcast. Hold on. Welcome to the podcast, dude. And I'll start it with a quote for myself. Who is this guy and why does he have the hottest piss in the game? That's me, dude. The steamiest, dude. You've seen the guy. You've seen the little guy pissing on the mic. Coming in hot, dude. Coming in the hottest. With the hottest. Okay. Sorry. That's, No, you know what? No. I'm not sorry at all. I'm not. You're welcome. How's everybody doing today? Welcome to the podcast, guys. The Chronicles of Guero Fantazma. My last podcast was about peptides. Really dove in deep with it, kinda, sorta. Maybe a little shallow, not sure. Haven't edited it yet, but I just finished editing one, little 20-minute, 22-minute, something like that. I made a new intro as well. I think they're just fun to make. I can kind of go off on them. They're funny. So, this one that I'm gonna release, it's got a new. I'm gonna occasionally just make new intros because they're funny and I like doing them and they're random and to me it keeps it interesting. Although sometimes when you watch a show or something, you're like, oh, you kind of get used to that intro, like Breaking Bad, right? For an example. And then the little you know what I mean? Breaking Bad. Case in point. So I don't know. I just have fun making them. So I'm gonna randomly just make new ones. But I'm gonna be posting that episode tonight, 11/2, and then I need to work on the peptides one. That one's like 33 minutes, and then this one is gonna come up after that. But we're doing good with episodes. What are we? I think I'm at 13. 14 will be the one today, I believe. And then 15, the peptides. And then 16 will be this one. So we're getting up there. That was the biggest thing, man. I told myself I wanted to be consistent. So to me, making episodes with people, you're very dependent on other people and their schedules. And it just makes it very difficult to be consistent. So I was like, okay, if it's just me by myself, as awkward as that can be, you gonna talk normal, dude, or what are we doing? As awkward as it can be, it can also be cool, just kind of, it takes time adjusting. You get used to it, and then it's like, oh, yeah, that's right, I talk to myself all the time. Not a problem, dude. I'm also crazy, so that's fine. Anyways, I've been drinking coffee all day today. I got some blood work done. Got that follow-up blood work, 10X Health, to see how the supplements are working. I probably going to do an episode that I kind of compare the blood work from before and after, what they told me, what I took, how it improved. I did kind of mention already what I started with. My testosterone was 444, not great, which is why I jumped on the things that they told me to jump on. But I think before that, I had started with ashwagandha, Tomcat ollie, and Fedoja agrestis. And those three compounds, what did I take? Not compounds. Supplements. Ashwagandha I took for like a month. And then I jumped on Fedoja agrestis and Tomcat ollie for a month. Right? So it was like, I think it might have been 1 or 2 months that I was just taking ashwagandha and magnesium, like a mix. And then I jumped on the Fedoja agrestis and Tomcat ollie as well, a month of that. And then I got my blood work done when I first went into this 10X Health journey. And that's when they clocked my testosterone at 444. I didn't check it before. I had never checked it. Here we go again with this trend cough. So I don't really know. I think that those supplements kind of did help boost it a little bit. So it might have even been lower. which explains why I was so, basically feeling depressed, zero drive, just feeling like garbage, complete garbage. So I think now I've been feeling like way better. I think the test is high right now from everything that I'm taking. And I'm just kind of like, I've kind of learned better habits. Sleep's still not the best because I don't know. I struggle with just like going to bed. Like I'll just be awake. My brain's going. I'm like on my phone, editing videos, listening to music. I don't know. I'm crazy. So the sleep's not great, but I've gotten better with the diet. Diet's real clean. Come on! Ah! Sorry, I'm gonna have to probably. Okay. The diet's clean. The diet's doing pretty good. I've been able to curb. I don't know, dude. He's an idiot again. Look at him. I'm gonna have to Google that. I've been curving. She curved me, dog. She straight up curved. She kicked me to the curb, dog. I said, "What's up, girl?" She was like, and I said, "Damn, she kicked me to the curve, dog. She kicked me to the curve. She curved me out." I've been doing good with staying off the sweets, dog. I used to be, they used to call me Sweet Tooth. What's up, Sweet Tooth? I was like, "What's up, boy? This is your boy Sweet Tooth. What's up?" You see a lot of sweets. Oh, I love them donut sticks. Oh, dude, those little cinnamon suckers, dude. The little crappy cinnamon swirl things. They come in like a little plastic thing of two. I used to munch those, dude. Straight 12-pack, dude. Straight baker's dozen, dude. Killed 13 of them sucks. Woo! We're off that. We're not doing that no more. I'm on a mission. Got to get jacked. So we're staying off the sweets. I drink like once a week now, which is, some people are like, "What? That's like a lot." It's not. Okay? It's called improvement, dude. One step at a time. I think it's a 12-step program. One step at a time. There's 12 steps. I'm kidding. What are you talking about, dude? Stop. Hey, the energy's high, dude. This guy, what is he on? I'm on a lot of caffeine, dude. I went to Starbucks this morning. Dude, my thoughts are everywhere. Went to Starbucks this morning. I was drinking some water, some coffee. I had to take my supplements before I went and got my blood work done at about 10:30. I went in gym clothes because I was like, right after, I'm going to munch and I'm going to hit the gym. So I went to Starbucks. I was chilling, right? Jumped on my store, which I'll be talking about here soon. Jumped on the store. I was editing some stuff, made a couple more products that are never going to see the light of day. Anyways. And then I was like, shoot, I got to go. So I went. Blood work was so fast. LabCorp. Went and got it done. And then I went back to Starbucks. This guy's a psychopath. It's pretty cool though, because I bought a coffee, and then right when I left, I got a refill, iced coffee, and then when I went back, I just took my coffee back in there, and I bought like a sandwich, ham and Swiss, dude, Swissed out, dude, Swiss Army ham, Swiss Army sandwich. It was a ham and Swiss sandwich. It was pretty good, and then yeah, I just kept getting coffee refills. I think I got like 2 more. I still got some right here. Went to the gym, hit some sick sauna. Actually, no, the sauna was pretty garbage. I got a good pump. I hit chest and arms, biceps, triceps, and then I got a really good pump. And then I hit some sauna. The sauna was, I think that thing turns off because people pour water on it. I don't know. And they told me how to turn it on. I'm afraid to reach back there. I feel like I'm going to get electrocuted and die in a not-so-hot sauna because it shut off. And I don't want to die, dude. Things are actually kind of looking good right now. Catch me 6 months ago, kind of probably would have been a different story. You see what I'm saying? Not really, but you get it. So anyways, I hit the gym, came back. Dude, it kind of dragged on. I finished editing the last podcast, and then made a couple products, super cool products, and then I came back, and then I had to work, so I came home, worked, showered, ate some food. Yeah, I've been drinking coffee nonstop, but I've been hitting protein shakes too. A part of me is like, nah, I can eat enough, but I'm big, man. I'm pretty big. I need at least 230 to 240 grams of protein. That's a lot, especially because I was fasted like half the day. It's like, nah, I'm not going to be able to eat that much, So I need to be practical with myself and my thoughts that if I'm not going to be able to make the protein, hit a protein shake. So when I left Gold's Gym, I was like conscious of that. And I was like, okay, well, let me get a shake. Those big fat lean, it's like 40 grams of protein. I think 8 grams of fat. Not very many carbs. I think like 8 grams of carbs too. But pretty good macros. Really just trying to get that protein in. Came home and I had like half a chicken. And then I had some leftovers, some mac and cheese, and then some little bit of potatoes, mashed potatoes. So I munched that. And then I had a protein bar, and I was like, let me munch that. I was supposed to go eat tonight. Probably still will. Going to go get some wings and stuff. So some more protein right there. But we're doing good. I think the consistency is really helping, man. I got like a really good chest pump today, and that felt good. And I'm like, okay, if I keep this up, we can see where it goes. I think it's kind of hard to tell with 3 months what these supplements can actually do. I'm curious to see what the blood work shows, but man, they're just so expensive. And I'm not rich, dude. I'm not a Dana White. Who else is on this kick? Just a bunch of famous people. They're like, oh, leave your doctor. Come with us. We'll put you on supplements and then get off all your medication. It's awesome. You know what I mean? That's what I've been looking for. It just sucks that I think there's a few other companies that do it, but. So my plan is, we'll go over that right now. My plan is to, as soon as even if it's great blood work, I'm going to decide whether I'm going to continue with them. I don't know. Because a couple of the compounds I can probably get on my own, but you're not really, what's the word? You're not guaranteed, like, the quality, Because this is a very reputable company. It's like, I know that what I'm getting from them is going to be legit. There's no way that they would put the reputation. They're too big, it's expensive, but for a fact you're getting what you're getting. A lot of these other companies, especially for peptides and different things, it's like not for human consumption. That's how they get away with still selling it, and then, they teach you how to use it and stuff. But even then, it's kind of hard because you have to like kind of look all that up on your own. Me wanting to use BPC 157 for my shoulders and my neck, I'm actually doing a lot better with that. I'm so excited because I feel a little bit better. And something I want to give credit to Andrew Huberman. He was doing a podcast with Chris. Something with a W. Let me look up this dude. But they were doing a podcast and they were talking about your neck, right? And Chris Williamson. No, not him at all. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. First one that came up was a colored gentleman. He's not. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying. I was thrown off because I clicked on the pic and then went to this other guy. Chris Williamson. He's jacked. He was talking about it too. I think he worked with a company. I don't know if he worked with Derek More Plates, More Dates, or 10X Health. But anyways, he got on like boron and magnesium, and he started sleeping better and stuff. And he said his testosterone went from like also in the 400s to I think 8. Don't quote me on that. But anyways, he was doing a podcast with Andrew Huberman, going off topic again because you are a psychopath. And they were talking about your neck, having a strong neck. You could actually build your neck And I was, whoa, what do we got? Hey, what are we doing? He was saying you could build your neck. And, being that my neck has been hurting, I was like, okay, well, it's weak or whatever's going on. Something's going on. So instead of like shying away from it, I'm like, what can I do here? Let me do some exercises. So I looked up some exercises, and Andrew Huberman actually talked about doing some. You put a little 5-10 pound weight, and you lay on your sides, and then you're gonna like just pretty much just rep out the weight, but bringing it up with the side of your head, the weight there. I've been wearing hoodies because it's like kind of cold, not really, but they've actually been helping me sweat quite a bit. So that really helped when I put the weight on there. Nice little cushion. Boom, 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 banging out some reps. And I've been feeling it. Like, just mobility-wise, my neck's been feeling good. And I'm like, dude, it's only been 2 times. Call me crazy, but I think this is working. We're going to keep going with it. I'm excited. Just like finding stuff that works, And if something's weak, you have to strengthen it. You have to work on it to improve it. I mean, what? How do you not know that? So I've been implementing the neck workouts at the end of my regular workouts. I just grab a 5 or a 10 pound plate, take it to the back, lay down over there on the fake grass that they got, and I'm just there looking like a crazy person. But whatever, it's working. I don't care. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited that kind of panning out. I'm excited to see, though, too, what they're going to tell me about my blood work. I think I'm going to share that. I'll share what it was before and what it is after. I've also been seeing this other dude. I got to, look up his name. It's on my phone. I'm using that to record. This other dude's got a thick mustache, some thick hair. He's like a Mexican dude, I think. I think he's Hispanic. And doesn't have an accent at all, so he might not be. But he goes into natural supplements. He does the supplements, then does blood work and shows what it does for you. And I've been watching a lot of his content and just kind of getting ideas on how to supplement my next cycle, right? Just kind of go into different supplements that could help me, because I don't know if I want to stay on what I'm taking right now. It's not really considered just supplements. So I kind of want to just, I don't know, especially price-wise. I'm like, man, it's a lot to be forking out just for that. Now, I do feel a good amount better. There's some minor side effects, but that's why I want to kind of jump back from there. I don't have to PCT or anything. I don't have to do any of that. So I think I'm just going to go from taking what I'm taking to just doing natural supplements, right? So probably going back on, because I stopped. I was still taking a little bit when I first started with everything. I was still taking Fedodra agrestis and Tonkat Ali, but I stopped. I was like, let me just stop. And ashwagandha. But I was like, I want to take what they're telling me to take, right? See what that does for me, right? Really have a control, and then see what that did. Because if I'm still on everything else and I'm taking what they're telling me, it's what really worked? Was it just what I've been taking or the new things, So I kind of I was still taking it for the first week, I think, or 2 maybe. And I was like, okay, I need to stop this because I was like, I want to see if this actually worked. So I'm still really considering BPC 157. If the pain does go away, I won't. But I'm pissed because they're banning peptides, dude. They got to ban everything that works because, then they can't be selling their painkillers. It sucks, dude. Freaking sucks. Misinformation. She's a hottie. Miss. Is it MRS or MISS? She's single, obviously, because she's a nut. So, BPC 157, I might look into that. I'm not sure yet. L-carnitine. Been seeing a lot of hype around L-carnitine. I've never really taken it. Probably in pre-workouts. NAC is another one that I've been watching. That it could boost your testosterone because forgot exactly the reason, but it It frees up certain binding whatever, dude. You know what I mean? Fill in the blanks from there. Anyways, NAC. I've been seeing some multivitamins that have it, so I'm considering once I finish all my stuff, I might look into getting a different multivitamin. I do still want a lot of the things that I'm taking. I think my and it's one that 10X Health has, Optimize. So it's got a lot of good stuff. It's got a little bit of DIM in it, which is something I just started supplementing with maybe a month ago, a month before I started with all this, and then I bought more when I ran out. So I'm taking a little bit on top of what my multivitamin has. My multivitamin I think only has like 100 milligrams, and I'm taking like another 100 or 150. So I'm taking Jesus. Dude, I'm taking DIM, the D3 and K2, Will 2K. I'm going to continue that because I do know that my D3 levels were low. I was feeling just like garbage. I want to look into a different multivitamin. I was thinking about some bee pollen. Heard good stuff about that. Little bees, dudes, flying around, busting, dude. They got that, they're all furry. You know what I mean? That's testosterone. You see a dude who's furry, dude. He's not a furry. Please don't get this confused. He's not a furry. He is furry. He's just hairy. Like, that dude's got high T, obviously. I mean, if that's not one of the signs. When a girl gets on testosterone, she starts growing a mustache. Yes, dude, that's the testosterone. So you see a dude that's hairy. You look at little bees, dude. They're hairy as heck. Little hairy, dude. So bee pollen, thinking about that. What is it? Shilajit? It's spelled weird. I'm thinking about taking that. That's supposed to help your appetite, which I definitely don't need help with. But I think that's supposed to boost your testosterone as well. The Tomcat Ollie. I'm sorry. I'm coughing like crazy. So I'm sorry if this is, irritating you. But I'm working with what I got. And the energy's high. So I'm just like, let's just keep rolling with it. But yeah, I'm just got to keep it going. I was thinking about this. I wrote this down. Wanted to share this. I wrote this, so I'm just going to read it. But this is something it's like a thought that I had. It was like doing nothing and not treating your symptoms. You could potentially be worse off than if you actually take something. Like, a lot of people kind of shy away from taking something, supplements or anything, because they're like, oh no, well, I don't know, like, I'm afraid of side effects or whatever. And yeah, you have to be careful and make sure that it's not gonna, something that doesn't have a really bad reputation for making people sick or side effects or anything. Gosh, I'm fighting the coughs. We're fighting right now. But sometimes it's like, well, that's, if you're already dealing with the symptoms of being like, low testosterone or feeling like crap or, low D3 or just different things, I would highly suggest to get blood work. Figure out what your ranges are. If there's certain things that are going to come up. If you're feeling crappy, 9 times out of 10, stuff's going to come up on the blood work. And then you'll know for a fact what it is. Now, prolonged neglect and not treating those things can lead to other things, so you have to be careful. So it really is important, getting blood work and figuring out where you stand, and then being able to, then you can actually address it. That's the only way you can. A lot of people take shots in the dark, and they'll just take a lot of supplements, multivitamin, things like that. If you're feeling decent, you're not really going through a lot of issues, things are working out, then that's fine. But also still, if you do start supplementing or doing anything like that, you do want to check, because you could be pumping too much iron or too much zinc or boron, or whatever it is. There's different things that you can be taking too much of, and that comes along with more side effects, and you won't know because you're like, oh, well, I'm taking things to help me, and, not knowing that you could be hurting yourself. So I definitely am now a bigger component for shedding some light on doing blood work and different things like that. I did talk to LabCorp when I went and got my follow-up blood work today, and I was like, would I be able to just order these panels on my own if I kind of branched off and learned enough to, kind of do this on my own? And she said, oh yeah, definitely. You can go in there and request whatever panels you want. And I was like, well, I'm doing a lot of this out of my pocket, right? Out of my pocket to figure this stuff out. And she's like, honestly, a lot of them are actually pretty cheap. She's like, some of them aren't expensive at all. So, and if you go through another company, they're going to request the panels that they want to see. Then they're going to up the price because you're paying them to go to someone else. They're getting it cheaper. They're charging you more, right? They're going to up it. So it's going to be cool because after this time, I'm not sure if I'm going to stay with them. Still not sure because I might skip 3 months, try to go rogue for 3 months and then maybe go back with them or find another company that's going to be a little bit cheaper, a little bit more in my price range, maybe I'll be a celebrity by then because of the podcast, and then I'll be able to just kind of freaking fork it out, dude. Hold on real quick. Give me a second. Hold on. So, getting back to it, I was getting a phone call. I wanted to make sure it didn't cut out the audio. Sorry about that. But yes, so I'm excited to see how much cheaper it is and then really start doing it for myself, understanding enough, and then maybe even send my labs to a doctor or getting a doctor that I'm comfortable with, letting them know where I'm at and different things that I might need. Now, if they can actually also get peptides, that'd be even greater. So if you know anybody, please let me know. But anyways, just from here on out, I'm excited to see where it goes from here. And yeah, this is another episode I wanted to kind of just make solid, whip it down, slap it in. Whoa. So, thank you for listening to the podcast, dude. I'm going to keep you guys notified once I get those follow-up results. I'm probably going to do an episode showing what I've taken, what I've done to kind of see how I got to where I'm at. If I'm feeling better, I'm able to keep it going. We're just going to keep it going. And if I'm able to find, natural avenues, definitely do your own research. I'm not a doctor, whatever, disclaimer. But if I am able to find those things and I can educate people in what I learned, then I think it'd be great, right? To just kind of put that out there for educational purposes. That's another goal of mine, to make this podcast also educational as well. So thank you guys for listening to the Chronicles of Guero Fantazma. I love you all. There will be merch coming soon. I'm still working on that. Your boy's busy, dog. I'm hitting it from every angle. I'm like judo over here, Jude Law. So thank you guys again. I love you all. This is Guero Fantazma for the Guero Fantazma, the Chronicles of Guero Fantazma. Redefine genetics. Keep hitting it up. That's me right there, deadlifting, cartoon action, and more merch, more episodes. Love you all. Have a good one. Goodbye.